Hey girls, it's 9:30. I babysat tonight and I didn't, so I'm just gonna start saying I'm gonna be on here between 9 and 10, probably. I don't know, 8 and 10. So I just have to chill for a second because it's just crazy. In the evenings, it's crazy. So I just want to hop on here real quick because I don't even know if anyone's gonna come on. Oh, hi, Jake. Hey, buddy. So today, day 2, and I'm going to draw a card real quick, and I'm going to do it from a different deck. Yesterday, I did the Moonology ones, and this time I'm going to do the Starseed Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell, and this is my favorite one, actually. They're the prettiest ones, but, yeah, I was on it. I had a discovery call tonight, and then I had, some other stuff that happened. So yeah, okay. I'm just gonna pull a card for what we're gonna talk about tonight, and what direction I should go here, what Spirit wants us to know right now about the focus of our life, the direction. Okay, so this card right here is the what Spirit wants us to know, and then the second one is the action. This is what I pull every day almost. Right here, this one's coming out. Oh crap, that one just fell. And then this is a mechanism. Hey Jake, yeah, this is the lid of the thing, and I put the cards in it. Hold on, this fell. And I didn't turn on my big light tonight because I'm wanting to not be all having light in my face. Stop calling me right now. All right. So this is the action. It says the Great Severing. Oh, this is fun. This would have been good for last night. It says Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Look at that card. This card's cool looking. This definitely is probably a good one for who just tried to call my phone, Jake. If that doesn't tell you anything. Yeah, I do need to talk to you at some point about all this. So, okay, the Great Severing. What's this one? I've never gotten this one before. This is a new one. Wherever I can find it, is it even gonna... The Great Severing. Okay, here we go. So, hi Amber. I'm finally on here. It's just as a mom thing. I don't know if I'm gonna... It's just gonna be like this every night. So I just pulled 2 cards. And this one is the Great Severing. Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love, which day 2 is about focus, but let's see, I think I needed to read this tonight. Okay, it says, this is a shadow card, one that may feel confrontational. Don't be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, it's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way of letting love in. The wearing planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it's important to soften, forgive, and find our way back to love. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to the never-ending source of love. We're all wounded, and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance we can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long, we'll see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. If this card surfaces, it could be for 2 reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, wounds, and fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. When we're hurt, it's normal to close off our heart to the world, to let the painful experience... Oh my God. So yeah, you guys already know who's calling me right now. I should have totally blocked the number before I got on here. When we're and this is why I got this card. It's because David's calling me right now. I'm not even playing. When fear, anxiety, and paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others in the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyway. We're all innocent children, and this is, how are you cutting yourself off from love? How can you soften toward those who have hurt you? Well, you know. You already know my story. But for you guys that are on here, I'm going to take the focus off of me because I'm over it. But you guys, I know I know, Amber, you're just chilling right now. It's not about you. You're just getting your stuff all in order. So, love, everybody's on, about love around here right now. It's the guy who's calling me who's a crazy person. All right. And then the action is inner earth. You'll survive this, and new solutions and beginnings. I like this card a lot better. This is the action. So basically it's about new beginnings around here, which it is for everybody on here right now. Jake, you start a new job. Amber, you have your new, coming over here, and me, oh my gosh, it's all about new beginnings. So yeah, that's a great action. Okay, so day 2 is about focus. Day 2 of what I did. It's not day 2, it's step 2. So back when I started all this and I started reading this book, and then I also took a course a little bit ago that talked about the scientific reason behind focus. So I'm going to get a little scientific right now. I'm going to try to explain it the best way possible. Focus is, okay, so we have manifesting. It's where we put our energy into thoughts, words, things, even just our intention. When it says set an intention, it's a focus. We're setting a focus on something, because that's what intention pretty much means. But when we focus on, in my thing, I said choose an area of your life, because we have so much stuff we want to change. But the 5 areas of your life, family, love, spirituality, your physical, health, and whatever the other one was, spirituality, I think. And you just choose in those 5 areas, choose one of those areas and then one goal that you want to change. So for me, it was not change, but to work towards. So a bigger house is what I was working towards, with an office and all of that. And so it was really focusing on not talking about looking for smaller houses, or even giving that any attention. Oh my God, you guys, I don't know how to do this right now. I don't know how to I can't block it while I'm on here. Hi, Lindsay. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to block. How do I stop somebody calling me? You guys, how do I do this? How the hell do I do this? Seriously, this is he's going crazy right now. And I didn't know that I unblocked it. I might have to get off here and block it and then come back on here. But anyway, so today was focus, and I'm going to share a meditation because I can't, I'm all frazzled right now. I'm going to share one for you guys to listen to. And then just think about, and Lindsay, I know you too, everybody right now is going through some big life, there's a full moon coming up, and I can't wait to do a ritual. I cannot wait, because I'm doing it with you guys. We're doing it live. A full moon is a time to let shit go. And yesterday was to let shit go, but you're going to keep on letting it go, and you're going to keep on decluttering. And I highly recommend to keep on doing that. And that's what I'm doing too right now. And I didn't know that I didn't mean to unblock. I didn't think I did unblock the number. It's been a while since he's tried calling, and now it's constant. So, yeah, I want you guys to, I can't even focus right now, so I'm just focus. It all starts, and Lindsay's an RN, so she could really probably, maybe, I guess you're not a psychologist, but there's this reticular, what's it called, Lindsay? In your mind, in your eye, the reticular activating system, basically, and it's what filters what goes in your brain and what doesn't. So, the important stuff. And that is what it's about like filtering in and out and staying on focus, because we can easily like get off track because of right now, like what's happening. My phone, my phone's going crazy, so I'm like losing my focus because my phone. And so that's one thing I like to try to not do. I don't even know why I did not. I swear to God, this is weird that it's unblocked. So yeah, you guys tell me like how it was yesterday. If you guys started like decluttering anything, or in your life. And I know same thing with Lindsay. Like I just do it every day, and we're constantly, or like what goals have you guys wanted to set for yourself? Has anything come up yesterday in the cord cutting meditation too that I did? And I recorded it today, and I'm going to send it to you guys. I put my link to sign up for my email address or email list. Yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about right now. I'm going to get off here probably so I can like deal with this. And, I'll just have to, tomorrow I'll get back on here and do the meditation I wanted to do, because I got, it was to help you guys. It's mindfulness. And I guess I'll leave you with one tip. So with mindfulness, it's about being in the present moment. Like that, instead of thinking about like right now, I'm thinking about now anxiety of like what has happened, and like the emotions that are coming up for me right now with this whole thing is just like so fresh still. And so mindfulness is so you don't think about the past or the future. You're thinking about right now. So like when I'm touching my tablet, I feel my tablet. Or when I take a bite of something, like I'm eating, you feel that food on your teeth. And when you bite into it, and then you feel it go down your throat, and you pay attention to it, you know, you think of it going in out to your body, the nutrients. And then when we take a drink of water, you feel like the coldness on your hands, and you pay attention to the sensations of the senses. So like feel, smell, even when you're sweeping or doing the dishes. I do this a lot when I'm doing the dishes. I will like, you act like it's a baby, like you're a newborn baby, and you're really, you think of it as like the soap, and you feel the soap on your hands. And then even brushing your teeth, there's mindful, actions, brushing your teeth. And what it is it's bringing you right here. Same thing when you're meditating, and I say focus on breathing in, and like how the air, or like the air feels going in your nostrils, and then like on your lips, how your feet, I'm not wearing any socks right now, so like the carpet on my feet. And then even when you're coming out of a meditation, they say to feel like the carpet or a blanket that you're holding on to, and it just brings you back. It's like an anchor almost to, it just brings you to right now. And eventually, like at first it's going to feel weird. Like I thought it was anyway. I'm like, what the heck? Why would I do this? But over time, it's like a muscle. And the more that you just slow down, and like these cards, when I like feel the card, like, okay, I'm feeling the card. I'm not thinking about who's calling on my phone. And it brings me back to the present moment. So yeah, mindfulness is very, it helps. Over time, I've noticed that I don't have as much anxiety, and I don't overthink, and I make decisions a little bit quicker, and I'm not so like, anxiety isn't as bad because I'm right here. Because that's all that we have. The past doesn't exist. The future doesn't exist. It's just right now. And then all these stories we tell ourselves in our head, that is what makes us go crazy, is the things we tell ourselves, because half of them aren't even true. They're just exaggerations in our mind, or how we think someone's going to react, or how we think somebody, understood something, or I don't know. We have all these assumptions, and really, it's like not even true. So like yesterday I said, call out your stories. That's a huge one. That was like when I started calling out my stories and changing them. Like I used to be obsessed with getting married and having a baby, and the man like not leaving me. And I know that sounds funny, but both of my kids' fathers they're not like, we weren't together when I was pregnant. And so I wanted that so bad. Like I felt like I was less of a woman, or less of a, I don't know. I thought that I was like damaged because I haven't had that experience. And so I would compare not compare, but I would sit around and like I almost married Daniel just to have that experience. And at the end of the day, that was just a story I was telling myself that was like making me go crazy and be upset for no reason when like I'm perfect the way that I am. And so also like setting goals the other day, I was like, I am horrible at setting goals. That's a story. And then, so anything that keeps you from like going forward with something, like say, is this really true? Is this really like, or am I just, you know, is this a fact or is this just a thought? Because we think, hi, Aaron, girl, you got me. I'm about to get off of here because it's just like, yeah, my phone somehow unblocked or something. I don't know. But he's like blowing my phone up. And I can't focus very well, but I'm talking about mindfulness. And I think we talked about this, I think before. And Aaron, you're going through some stuff, dude, too. Like all of you are on here. And mindfulness will just, like Aaron, with your situation, I really want to hear more about that at some point, but I hope that I hope all of you know on here that it's not okay, like the way that our relationships, and I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about relationships because all of us have been in like fucked up relationships. It's not okay for somebody to spit in your face like David has, or record you when you don't know you're being recorded. That is not okay. And it's not okay for someone to, sleep with your best friend. And it's not okay. That's not okay. And with David, what I'm seeing is that I like, and all of you know this, especially Aaron and Amber and Jake, Lindsay, not so much because I know I love you to death. We just haven't been close in the last couple of years, but I would minimize these things that David said to me, did to me, whenever he'd post crap on like Facebook, because I knew it wasn't about me per se. It was just him. But at the end of the day, it was a big deal. Like I am a victim of abuse, and that's so hard to say. And it's like crazy. I'm not a victim, but it did happen. And so I just want you to know, like, it's because I didn't really realize I knew my worth. Well, I didn't know my worth as much as what I do now. I didn't know my worth at all. But it's just not okay to be disrespected, regardless. It doesn't matter how long you've been with that person. It is never okay. And it's almost like I was like brainwashed. But again, back to that quote, you never know what's toxic till you breathe fresher air. You just don't. I didn't have anything to compare it to. Really, I don't know, not as this person that I am now, because, I went through my awakening like a year, like we've been together for like 6 months and it started. And then, so I grew in the middle of us being together because he showed me some parts of me that I was like not very happy about. So, and that's what happens when you notice things in other people that trigger you. That means that it is something that you need to work through or face and figure out what the hell or whatever, flip it around and get over it, because that's why people trigger us. That's why we judge people. When we judge others, it's because there's something that they have or whatever they're doing that's triggering us is something within us. And everybody's a mirror to us. Everybody. So like my recent relationship stuff that happened, that man who is such like a man who I would totally have a healthy relationship with, I attracted that because now that's who I am. That's who I attract. And, so that's what happens. And so right now, if you're single and you just got out of a relationship, like the best place you could be is right here or in another group that focuses on healing and calling out your stuff that like, the stuff that makes you, the stuff that keeps you from stepping into your truth and voicing your truth, speaking your truth, instead of living for what other people think you should be doing. When you start to live for what you really think and all of that, it's no more, you don't struggle anymore. There's no more suffering. Another thing really quick, you guys. So I got a new debit card. Like I'm kind of low on cash and I'm trying to, like, I have some contracts I'm getting ready to close, but I got this debit card in the mail, and I just activated it, and I have like over $1,000 on it, and I've had it for like a month. That is the stuff that's going to start happening to you. It happens to me all the time. I'm not exaggerating. I receive with love, I give with love. And I say this every time. I probably said it 3 times. You work on that when you give with love and receive with love. Next time you get a compliment, just be like, thank you. Yeah, thanks. Or when someone gives you something, like, oh, hey, I needed this. Instead of being like, oh, no, you shouldn't have done that. No, you need that. Just take it, because then you're showing like the universe that you are ready for that. You're ready to just get things for nothing. But you give too. So, yeah, that's why David just can't be here, because when he's left, like now that he's not been here the last 3 months, is when I became this clear channel, and my intuition is just like on point, and it's awesome. So, I'm going to jump off of here so I can like take care of this stuff that's happening. And I'm going to, I'll share a meditation in the group that you guys can listen to. And then, just write down some stuff, like pick one area of your life you want to start working on. And I would just make it something that you, that like something small that you want right now. Or even if you want to manifest a freaking quarter or something, just do that. If you say, okay, I want a quarter, that's it. Or I want $100 or something. Focus on something like that. Even if it's, so financially, like I have a financial goal, and I worked on my money blocks. So now it's just like that for me all the time. But in the beginning, I just would manifest like little things. Like I did $100 one time, and then I think I even did a book, and then I got like a book in the mail where I didn't even order it. So anything really, if you want to even research this a little bit. So, but okay, I love you guys. Hi, Ariana. I'm going to get off of here now. I got some stuff I got to take care of, but yeah, I will be on here tomorrow. I'll probably jump on during the day too, because I have some other stuff to tell you guys. And let me know if what questions you have, or if you also want a reading. Aaron, Ariana, Lindsay, Amber, you know this. I'm going to do a reading for anybody that wants it, and also like a one-on-one coaching session. So I want to practice with like whoever would like a coaching session. It's 1 hour. I've had two girls schedule with me already, and I'll do a reading anytime. You just let me know when you want it. And then send me a message and let me know if you would do even like a 30-minute coaching session, or like anything. And it's spiritual is what it is. And I help you find your truth. I get you closer to your highest self. That's what I'm doing that's what I do, because what I did with me. So, all right. I love you girls. I will talk to you later. You guys have a good night. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.